Hi everyone, it's Leesa here, Journals by Leesa. Hope you're having a good day. Anyways, I just wanted to showcase my first Bohemian journal that's finished now. And it's $50 and $20 shipping. And it has a lot of good things in it. This is the cover. I put a little name tag up there so you can name it yourselves. And it's got a little pom-pom, some tags, a little bit of ribbon, jingles. I just hook them up with safety pins. I think they're cool. The base material with this fringe on it, this was all from a book, pillow kit. It's an upholstered pillow. So I pulled it to two pieces together and sewed it zigzag on the outside all the way around to hold the material together, and I put a file folder in between it. And this lace is all hand sewn onto the whole round of it. Then I just flip the corners, turn the corners down, and there's the bottom of the back. And on the front, I've got little charms, a little elephant, a little key, and down here I've got my little handmade thinger. So I'm very proud of it. It's been a while. I started with this and I've been looking at it since the fall. Just started the book itself, and I didn't love it, and I didn't know what I was going to do with it, and I didn't know how I was going to extend it so it would fit all the things inside of it. So anyways, this is just the for sale flip through, and we'll get it done here. I did a silk piece of ribbon, and I just tucked it in there and sewed the lace over top. The same over here, so it just finishes it up nicer. So here we go. I'm just going to lay it down. I'm trying to do the best way we can do this here. So when you open it up, there we go. I sewed the inside pocket with a piece of the upholstery, and there's all the zigzag you can see up in here. So I did all that with the machine. And then I just made a pocket. I made a bookmark with some beads, just some hemp beads, off of a paint chip that kind of matches the colors. And then I add a pen everywhere, every journal that I have, that I make. And here I have a 2-year planner and one of my homemade bookmarks. And you've all seen those in Dollar Store. I looked everywhere online, AliExpress, etc., and I could not find decent calendar books that you could actually make some marks in and write. So I said, no, I'm gonna set these in. Anyways, it's just one of my bookmarks. I have a few of them for sale on the site. My Facebook's page is called Junk Journals and More Buy and Sell. And so this is where you'll find all my things that I have for sale. Anyways, the other thing I wanted to share was, actually I'll put this book down, sorry. In some calendars that my boss was throwing away, or recycling, pardon me, I found all the stickers. So I'm providing that for you as well, so you can make all your appointment times. And, you know, the mom stickers that usually come in the mom calendars. This was just a calendar. So. And the other thing I put in was just a detailed to-do list kind of a paper for you. And there's the nothing fancy, just pinking shears pocket. And so we head over to here, some just paper and a piece of lace from outside here. And I love this color. It's a piece of cabbage and satin and a plate. So I don't know if you can see that, but anyways, here and there, we'll just flip through. I make my own coffee paper. And this one's called Cecilia's Musings. I love it. Just from an art painting. Anyways, I do my own paper, and I was just sick and tired of plain white paper. I mean, I love it. Don't get me wrong, but I wanted to embellish it a bit, so that's what I started doing, is taking the thesauruses, cutting it with some nice paper. Pardon me, this cutting paper, cutting shears. These ones, you know, these kind. Fiskars or whoever, cheaps. And then I just glued them down. I'm trying to get you a better view of these pages. There we go. Anyways, and then I coffee dyed some paper. And then I bought this little punch that I'm now going to give to the thrift store. But it just has a little thing on it. It's easy to do, but it's so tough I just wasn't interested. So I set them together as sets of 6s. And I always have art things and crafting pages and magazines. And it's all about, I don't want to fill up all these pages for you, right? Anyways, I made a wallpaper pocket, and it came out as a tuck as well because I stapled it down. And so there's just a piece of paper, little spot that, just some paper you can write on. And then inside the pocket I've got just the excess that I cut off of the papers that the kit paper. And I just cut the ends off, folded them in half, because I made the 6x9 out of a 12x12, and made little booklet, little tags that you can fill in, little notes to yourself or a note to somebody else. I use my paper punch, flower paper punch for this. Yeah, anyways, it's a little tough, but it does what it needs to do. So that was kind of cute. This is on a thicker piece of cardstock that I found at a wedding journal, and it's white stock, which I like. I bought all the brown stuff, it was quite too thick, so I'll have to go to a thinner white. It just makes a nicer thing. And there's just some staples, but you can fill that up with stamps, washi tape, whatever you want. So I just carry on and put the 6 pages in, and then I found some pretty things, magazine pictures, and some blank spots you can write on. These are good for gluing in your pictures or your art, whatever. They're good for paint, things like that. So I did some coffee staining again, and every 6 pages I have something visual or something. This is just 2 envelopes put together with washi tape and paper flowers that I made. These were hand cut, so I just did them. And again, just some excess paper, just funny different shapes. I really thought they were, you know, really cute. So just tuck that back in, and then you know the papers, you know the method of the paper, right? So 1, 2, 3, and there's the center, and I put an elephant and a hand. I know the name of them, but I can't think of it right now. They do the I know it. I can't think of it right now. It's just a peace hand, or you know what it is. I can't think of it right now. So anyways, it'll give you something to do for a little bit. And here's the other part of that envelope with some more papers. And I just cut out with my paper punch wallpaper from that we were using and doubled up with washi tape. I always use glue with my washi tape because washi tape sucks by itself. I don't care where. I don't know. I bought it from a good company. But it's beautiful, but I glue it down. I just run my glue. I use glue sticks, whatever glue sticks I can find, dollar stores. On a lot of other things, I just do this. So just regular old white glue. That's all I use. Here we go. Some more. Oops, I missed the page. Here's the back page of that one, and I just love the, you know, just the sexiness. It's kind of a sexy feeling, but a little bit too. But again, that's again what Bohemian is too. So I made this tag, and just on plain folder paper, and I make these paper clips, and I will have some of those for sale in my store as well. Well, on my site. I don't have a store, I just have my website, Facebook site. I know where those go, sorry. I know why people don't put these things back together again until they're done. Yeah, anyway, so that's just a nice white piece you can write on. Again, just the papers. And here's another side to that one piece. And other side, I love it. Just love all the colors, just beautiful. The name I gave or wanted to give to this book is Moroccan Nights, and I think I still will because. But I want you to name your own book. So if Moroccan Nights fits for you, then that's the book. Then that's the thing for you. So anyways, here's my, if you watch my little wallpaper sharesy, this is my pocket that just do the whole piece of wallpaper, one whole piece of wallpaper, double it, fold it, and bring the insides to each other. And then I just staple it along the bottom and one on the top here, and it closes up nicely. Anyways, and I just cut up some of my papers. The papers that I made, that are the pages, the blank pages. You just need some nice paper to work with. Or notes, or, you know, whatever you want. And there's another piece of all the paper that matched the colors. I just love this. Isn't that awesome? I love it. Anyways. Pictures can just evoke so many things for you to write on, and I'll be sharing other journals that I make to have a good idea. I was watching Nick the Booksmith. She inspired me, and Wendy's Journal Adventures, I think it's called. She's the lady who deals with lots and lots of lace and sewing, and all the ladies online, so they're fun to watch. So this is just some ivory paper, thicker paper that I got. So I like gluing on the white pages, but I prefer on the copy paper, but I would prefer to just use a pen on that. So yeah, I just threw some pictures together, just vibrant, beautiful. It was so much fun just gluing random things on. They kind of matchy-match in the color tones. So here I've got just a piece of the scrapbook papers and just a piece of doily, or just a runner doily. It's just pretty. And with this, my paper clip. Just fun again, paper clip. And then these are just extra pieces, and you can fold them in half when you finish with them if you want for little notes. And again, just random off and on colors. Alternating. That's the word I'm looking for. And I just thought this was neat to hold this doily down, or this, yeah, I guess that's what they are, they're doilies. Doesn't matter if they're crocheted or not. Whatever type they made it of, something pretty. So I thought that looked neat. And then just go into, again, a white page. There's a Persian rug book that I pulled out of. I don't know, like I said, it's Persia, it's whatever you want it to be. And this is the waxed linen I've used, waxed cording, I'm sorry. And there's a tree of life and a little heart. And they're a little bit long. This one's a little bit long, so you could probably use it as a bookmark wherever you want. And again, another piece. Like I said, it just brightens up a page. Don't be afraid to just put whatever matches your book. I mean, it doesn't have to be all like lots of ladies say, it doesn't have to be matchy-matchy. Just whatever helps you evoke some kind of whatever you like. Again, this is the other half of that. I just love it. It's just a salad. It's beautiful. And there's just another piece of nice paper you can glue on if you want. Like I said, this is the whole fun of it, right? That's from the Capture the Beauty. That's the same lady in the red dress. It's beautiful. And that's the last of that signature. Again, a little bit of wallpaper. So this is the last signature here. And this is the other half of the wallpaper pouch, as I was saying. The one that you bring in together like that. And then just sew the bottoms. One staple held the center, and then it just does its own thing. That we have a nice fold on it, and it's sturdy. I love the sturdy pocket idea. And this is, whoops, I put it in backwards. It's a tag I made, added some more wallpaper. And these are papers that I've made from covering a little calendar that had some inspirational, it had some sayings on it, but I just wanted them to be blank and pretty. So I glued them onto paper, and then I just cut out these papers and glued them back in. It was a little bit tedious, but you know what? They just matched this so beautifully that I couldn't. It was just one of those things. If I don't do it, that's just silliness. So, and I like that this lifts, and kind of hides that a little bit if you wanted it to. Okay, next signature, I made some little things in, and there's a piece stuck in there, and hand sewing buttons and odds and ends on, and then just glued random pieces that covered up some the other side, covered up a little bit of bleeps that are there. Anyways, I love the feel and the sound of the paper. Again, another paper clip with just that piece of material. You can do what you want with it. You could even staple this on to make a pocket if you wanted. It's whatever you desire. It's your book. You make it how you want it. I just love this one. It's on the art journals that I have. I've got portraits that I'll put a kit together as well. I've got so much ephemera. I'm going to put some ephemera kits together, themed. I just love that. Unlike landscape, places experienced up close and from within. Is that beautiful? This seems to have more writing pages in it than other, but it still has a pop. Look at the rugs. Isn't that gorgeous? It's like I said, this is, I don't know, Turkey, Morocco. Moroccan Nights is just the name that came to me when I first saw the material. Just loved it. And this is nice for writing on or whatever you like. Oh, and there we have the last signature, the ties. It's just a little key and a little lock with a ribbon on it that I put on for something else. I thought it suited purpose. It fit perfectly. It's the same color. So that's the center, and what else is going on? Oops, here we go. There's the other half of that white chair piece, red. I'm so glad that I waited and found the pieces. I didn't have all these pieces before, so that's another part of the rugs page. And there's another part of that hand. What else is going on? You'll probably see my lucky dog jumping up over here. There he is. His little face will come up over here. Or over here, he'll be laying down. He's a blonde color. And he's my co-pilot. And I just love all these prompts. I cut magazines out just for the letters and all the questions. There you go. Hi, lucky dog. You're famous. He's on camera. And my Dixie dog is somewhere else. She's hanging out with my teenager, eating food somewhere. And there's another piece of is that pretty? What else is happening here? Oh, there you go. Just the last part of the musical book. And see that? Is that gorgeous? I love it. So back here I've got another pocket and other pieces of paper and some more of that paper. And then again it's tight. And there's the back. So there you are. There's Moroccan Nights. Okay, I'm going to put the name right on the tag, I've decided. And if you want to change it, by all means, go ahead. Okie doke, if you just message me on Facebook, Leesa Pukas Salviulo, or wherever you see this video, just send me a message here and I'll get back to you, or send me a message on Facebook at Junk Journals and More, buy and sell, and that's where I'll be. So you have a great day. We'll see you later. Enjoy. Bye-bye.